Hey guys, Nick Motor from Mark Supply Company. Today I have for you a 2019 Bobcat T650 M Series loader. This is a very, very popular machine. So this is a 74 horsepower machine in basically a 10,000 pound class skid loader. 74 horse turbo diesel engine. This is going to have 1,590 hours on it. It's a very low hour machine in today's market. Cab, heat, air, joystick, 7-pin attachment control device. You've got power bob attach, suspension seat, keyless dash panel, 2-speed travel, big deal, something you want to have in a track loader. We have just done a complete and full service on this machine. Everything has been changed, all filters and oils. That is our thing we do here. I like to service stuff. I like to get through and know what I have. And we did just put a brand new set of tracks on this from our friends at Summit Supply Company. If you ever need tracks, get a hold of Rudy down at Summit Supply, who will fix you up, which is now called ASAP Parts. This is a 18-inch wide track. Up front, it has an OEM Bobcat 80-inch heavy-duty bucket that is in beautiful condition. We're going to start you back here in the engine compartment. We're going to take you completely around this machine. So, this machine actually is a very well cared for machine. The back door tells the tale. Back door is all original. We did not paint the back door. We did paint the bottom gray. Cab and everything else is all original. Back door opens nice, and in the back door bay you are going to have this is a D24 74 horse engine. No DEF fluid, no urea. So basically Bobcat is even meeting emissions with these with basically just their catalyst muffler. So there is no regen on this machine. You have nothing like that to worry about, which is amazing that they do that. So at $1,588, we did a full service. MSC stands for Mark Supply Company. Those are our initials. So we've done engine oil, fuel, both air filters, your hydraulic filter, charge fan filter. We did the hub oils. Everything there has been completed and done. Very, very good, clean machine. Again, the white paint's all original. None of the white paint's been touched up. Sprockets are going to be about 85%. That's why I did not put sprockets on. The balance of the undercarriage is going to be about 85% also. Very, very nice. 450 8652s, which there again is your wide track machine. Up front, 80-inch OEM Bobcat bucket in beautiful shape, smooth edge. Does have the heavy cast back on it. Power quick attach. Hydraulic power quick attach. Quick attach is good and tight. Up here you're going to have your auxiliary hydraulic 1/2-inch couplers with 3/8 K-strain line. These are going to be 23 gallons a minute on standard flow. 7-pin attachment control device. Cab door. Cab door is all complete. Everything here is ready to go. Washer, wiper, gas shock, everything here is good. You do have the suspension style seat. Joystick control. Top of the cab is nice. Hop in here real quick. Again, this is a keyless machine. We will provide you with the code, master code to the machine. No active warnings. There's all your pressures and settings. We reset the service clock. 1,590 hours, tack, volts, driver response, speed drift, which you can adjust $24.99 on your hours. No service codes. No service codes and 2,499 hours left. 249 hours left for next service. Cab, heat, air, everything is there and works. This is a 2-speed machine, and we will show you that. There's your rabbit. Here is going to be your snail mode. All the louvers are in the cab, all the glass is in the cab. Very, very good, clean machine. Wiper, washer, everything there works. Foot throttle, hand throttle. Even the door sensor works. Guys, good machines right now are hard to come by. And what you are starting to see is some of this stuff that's really high priced, that has high hours, has come back some. It's kind of slid down, but the nice stuff's still hard to come by. Now, however, some of that junkier stuff is starting to bring good money again, because you are starting to see people honestly go to the used equipment versus the new. just because of what their payments and stuff are on that new stuff. And, you know, to put a 650 size machine like this in its place today, you know, you're in that high 70s, low 80 bracket. So it's a pile of money. So we're going to fire this machine up. We're going to run it around, shoot as anything's supposed to do. Here we go. So most of you guys know that follow us. You know, we follow a lot of Bobcat stuff. Primarily the machines that I like to deal in, Bobcat, the Kubota, and the John Deere, and I will do some cat stuff. I get too picky in what we do, and most people don't care. They're all about whatever it takes to make a buck. I try to stay in the lane that I'm good at. This is the stuff that I know, have always known. And again, I just try to stay in that lane. To some people that'll make sense. To some people they're just like, why would you do that? And it's just, I enjoy to sell stuff that I know. I enjoy to sell stuff that we stay sharp at and we know our market in. There's 2-speed. We really told ourselves over the years to work on the Bobcat stuff and to know that product in and out. You know, so that's why I kind of do that. There's guys that like to specialize in certain things. This is what I like to specialize in. These M series loaders, in my honest opinion, is the last of the truthfully really good Bobcat loaders. I'm not knocking the R series. I think the R series has some things that in time when they work out some things, and there's some fixes for some of that stuff that they're having issues with, and it's common sense stuff. You know, I just think out of all the machines out there, these M loaders were really a heck of a machine, and probably some of the last really well built Bobcat loaders. It's just because of the market and where they're at, and they cheapen stuff up, and that's my honest opinion what we've seen in a R series. But these M's, I feel, are a heck of a motor. Now, I just shot an excavator video just prior to doing this video, and we were talking about the excavator has the Kubota engine in it. It's an E35i. This, in the 4-cylinder engine, I virtually have no issues with these machine engines. In the excavators, it is well known that they have injector problems in the 3 cylinders, and I'm sure I'll get a bunch of hate talk. Oh, so does the D24. The only issues we've had with D24s, guys have had injector issues, and it's because whenever you pull service codes, it'll come right up and say 64 water and fuel codes, okay? Well, whenever you have 64 times that your computer was telling you, hey, I got water in my fuel filter, and you ignored it, I'm sorry. You deserve to have injector problems because you're not taking care of your equipment. So, there it is. If you like it, fine. If you don't, smack me in the comments. I don't care. But most dealers weren't going to say that to anybody. They don't want to hurt anybody's feelings today. Well, unfortunately, the truth's the truth. So, and that's the problem today with even like all these Facebook groups. Guys like, oh, I hate Kubota, oh, I hate Bobcat. I had nothing but problems. Yeah, well, I'd love to see the data that was pulled from your machine, because I'd almost bet the majority of them guys that had serious issues, you know, quote unquote serious issues, those were your guys that had multiple overheat codes, multiple water and fuel codes, you know, and a lot of that stuff, I hate to say it, is self-induced. So, I'm sure there's some guys out there that will appreciate exactly what I'm saying, because they've been down that path, and I hate to say it, but that's the way it is sometimes. And let's face it, our world today has become a thing of Basically, we're going to pacify everybody because we don't, well, sometimes the truth hurts, but I think we ought to get back to the truth, ought to stay the truth. Anyhow, back to this machine. 1,590 hours, low hour, tight machine, 74 horse. Again, I think the 650 is a really, really nice size. Basically, it's as big a machine as you're going to get before you get into DEF, before you get into a 13,000 or 12,000 pound size machine. You can do a lot of work. You stay in that 74 horse realm where you don't have a lot of issues to worry about as far as DEF and as far as emissions. And that's one thing I really have come to like on these machines. I will sacrifice a little bit of horsepower to stay out of some of that crap, and that's my opinion. I own a 770 myself personally. Have I had issues? Yeah, I have, but I have the means to work on it. Not everybody's that fortunate. So, and if you're a guy that's maintaining your own stuff, you don't have access to a decent laptop system to work on this stuff, I strongly, highly suggest you stay in that 74 horse machine size, because you won't regret it. They're a good size machine. You do a lot of work with this thing. Now, we're going to show you a couple things. I am in ISO mode, okay? Here we are. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's flip him over to H pattern. Let's reset our brake. Now, this drive side is here. This side, the right side is there. Curl, uncurl, up, down. That is case H pattern. Go ahead and flip that back, reset our brake, and now we're back to ISO. Everything on one lever as far as steering. The other side is going to be all bucket and boom. Not a lot of guys will show you that stuff. I do. You know, a lot of guys will make videos. I don't get a lot of traction on my videos sometimes, and I don't know why. You know, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but we try to educate everybody on different things. I feel is good time spent. I think it helps a lot of people. We have a lot of people that view our videos, and have a lot of people that make comments. Some comments that, you know, I just wish people wouldn't make. But, you know, long story short, don't tell me I'm fat. I already know it, okay? But I appreciate the guys that have told me that. You guys want to drop a cool comment about, hey, I'd like to see you do this or do that, or can we get some more information sometime in a video about this piece of equipment? You know, that's the kind of stuff we try to help people with, because I do know that there's a lot of people out there that can't get support or help, especially in the attachment world. And a lot of you people know us. We're very well involved in the attachment world. We're a dealer for CID Extreme, Vernick, Erskine, McMillan, which that's a disaster in itself, I feel, at the moment. Bradco, McMillan, and Paladin, you know, that whole deal, that's a whole nother day. But long story short, you guys all know that we stock and sell a pile of that kind of stuff. We always have. We've always supported the skid steer attachment industry and market, and we do keep a lot of good quality stuff. And my problem is I don't want to sell cheap junk. There's a lot of guys out there today selling this Chinese crap. So, you know, I don't think that crap's any good and shouldn't even be here in our market. But unfortunately it is. So, guys, if you are truthfully looking for a really nice T650, the machine is very, very, very tight. It does actually have auto idle in it also. There, the auto idle just kicked down. I bumped the pilot. If you got any questions, 814-658-3066. Please check out our website, www.marksupplyco.com. you want to come by and run the machine yourself in person, you're more than welcome to do so. I don't have anything to hide. Very, very good running, working machine. Very clean. And again, we do something way different here. We aren't like a lot of guys on the internet that take a garden hose and they wet it down for the photos and take a picture of it, and they don't do anything. We do service our equipment so we know what we have. But you want to come by and check us out, you're more than welcome to do so. Please check out our website, www.marksupplyco.com. If you're looking for attachments to go with this machine, forks, grapples, auger drives, if you're someone interested in getting involved, going down to North Carolina, Tennessee to do cleanup work, call us, explain that to us. I'll definitely discount you attachments to help with that effort down there, because I do feel that no matter what side of any fence you are on, our thoughts and prayers should all be with those people in the southern states who are all going through this right now. I've watched that over the weekend, and it's heart-wrenching to see that, but it is good to also see there's a lot of good Americans going to help with that effort. So if there are people that do need attachments for that stuff, we have a pile of stuff in stock. If there's something at the factory, we'll basically, hook you up down at the factory. If you need something, let us know. We'll be glad to help with those needs. So 814-658-3066. Please check out our website, www.marksupplyco.com. As always, thank you very much for checking out Mark Supply Company. Have a great day.